If you've purchased any kind of sleeves or TCG accessory, you may have noticed PVC and acid free on the side of the package. But what's up with this? What is PVC? Why do I have to look out for it? And is there really acid in my sleeves? I've been collecting Pokemon cards since 1999, and I still didn't really understand what all this acid free stuff was about. So I did the research, and this is what I found. So, what is it? Let's start with the term acid. The term acid free gained popularity in the 90s in the sports cards niche, but it's hard to say exactly where the term came from because, well, it doesn't really mean anything. Acid free became a marketing buzzword used by manufacturers and collectors and suppliers to basically describe a sleeve that won't damage your cards. Acid is a very scary word, so maybe that's why they chose it. But at this point, collectors were finding that their old sleeves from their old collections were actually yellowing, getting brittle, starting to break apart, and even secrete a little bit of oil. Okay, so acid free is a made up marketing term, but why were people's sleeves breaking down? So back in the day, sleeves were made out of polyvinyl chloride, known as PVC or just vinyl. Yeah, vinyl, like a vinyl record or the vinyl wrap on your car. Vinyl's actually pretty awesome. It's used all over the world, but it has one huge drawback. It breaks down over time. So over long periods, which can be accelerated by the right conditions, vinyl will start to become brittle. It will yellow and start to break apart. Sometimes it will secrete a little bit of oil, just like in trading card sleeves. So yeah, vinyl sleeves or PVC sleeves, obviously terrible for your cards. But in the 90s, trading cards hadn't really been around for that long. So people were finding their old collections from the 60s or 70s or 80s and finding that the sleeves were actually starting to break down and damage their cards. Okay, so how can you tell if your sleeves are PVC free or not? Well, for starters, it's kind of hard to find PVC sleeves these days. If you've bought anything in the last few years, it's more than likely polypropylene, or for short, PP. Although I did hear some rumors that during the pandemic, some companies cut corners and they used PVC sleeves instead of polypropylene when polypropylene was hard to get. So you might want to take that into consideration if you bought sleeves during the pandemic. But if you want to check just in case, just look at the packaging. It should say acid free or PVC free. Or if you don't see that, look for a recycling symbol. If the symbol has a number 3 with a V below it, you actually do have PVC sleeves. If it has a number 5 with PP below it, then they're polypropylene. So pretty much anything TCG related is going to be polypropylene. This is sleeves, top loaders, card savers, binder pages. So polypropylene, this is an inert material. Inert just means that it doesn't break down over time. So V, bad, and PP, good. So what happens if you do use PVC sleeves? Well, nothing, for a while. So if you actually do manage to find some PVC sleeves that were manufactured recently or you purchased recently, they should be relatively safe to use. PVC or vinyl, it takes a long time to break down. So they're kind of safe to use if it's not long term. If you're putting your cards away for storage, then I would ditch them and get polypropylene instead. I did see some old posts and comments suggesting that PVC can actually start to break down after 6 months, but I couldn't confirm this. Just to be safe though, I wouldn't put my first edition Charizard in a PVC sleeve, no matter what. Generally, vinyl does take a long time to break down, like 5, 10, or maybe even 20 years. A lot of phone cases are made out of vinyl. If you ever bought a clear phone case and you notice that after a year it's starting to turn yellow, well, that's why. The material is starting to break down. But phone cases are subject to heat, direct sunlight, and rapid temperature changes and all sorts of elements. So I imagine this would speed up the process. If you have some PVC sleeves that are in a humidity controlled, temperature controlled container, then they should be okay for a long time. But I mean, whatever, just get rid of them and buy some polypropylene sleeves instead, and you don't have to worry about it. And if you have some old PVC sleeves laying around, just check them. Are they yellow? Are they brittle? Do they feel oily to the touch? If yes, then get rid of them. If not, then they're probably okay to use in a pinch. Okay, one more thing that I keep hearing all the time. I see comments about this everywhere. People say that the official Pokemon sleeves, the ones you get in the Elite Trainer boxes, are not PVC free. I thought, that's kind of odd. So I went and grabbed a pack that I have, and it doesn't say anywhere on the packaging or on the sleeves themselves that it's PVC free. And I thought, oh crap, are these actually not PVC free? But then I checked the official Pokemon website where it clearly states that they are PVC and acid free. So don't worry about it. Okay, so to sum it all up, PVC sleeves are bad, yes, but only once they start to break down. If they haven't broken down yet, you can probably use them if you're in a pinch, but polypropylene sleeves or PP sleeves, they are like super available and affordable, so I would highly recommend just getting some of those. And Pokemon sleeves are perfectly safe to use. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you liked it, like it so it can help more people, and you will see me in the next video.